Today it's time to replace the garbage disposal right here. I'm going to show you how to do that. A couple of things you need to do, obviously. Start by unplugging it, and then you'll need to unscrew and unclamp these pieces, and then remove it from the sink and install the next one, the new one. So I'll show you what that looks like as I do it. Here's the new one. Got an insinkerator, so we'll get that opened up once we remove the old one and get a video of it being installed so you can do it yourself. Okay, unplugging, pretty easy, good to go. Looks like we got flathead screws right there. Once I disconnect this, there's a chance that there's going to be some water flowing out, so it's a good idea to get yourself a towel. So I'm going to go do that. Alright, I got myself a towel down on the bottom there. I'll go ahead and remove this clamp. The water that comes from the dishwasher area for a drain. Again, you might get some water coming out of it. That's why we got the towel down there. Loosen this up, yep. That's where we're going to get a little bit of dripping. Okay, shorten that up, and now this is free to move. What we're going to want to do is get this pulled out. On this here, you have these that go up on ramps, so you twist them away and pop, it comes right out. So that's pretty easy. And then you have the new one, which you can put right in its place. Though it did come with a brand new piece, and that one's looking pretty gnarly, so I think I'm going to replace that too. In order to remove this, there is a little ring that keeps this from falling off. You have to take that off in order to remove this. So, just need to use a screwdriver. The ring looks like this. It's got a little opening in it, so you slide the screwdriver underneath and just pop it down, and that'll help get it out. It's a fairly simple process. You just get your screwdriver in there, and as you can see, the ring is popping out. Once you get it out, once you remove that, then the next piece can come out. Fairly simple. So I pulled the ring off, and then this came right off. And that's what we're replacing. And this piece right here goes up through the top. And there's some plumber's putty that needs to go down, so I'm going to run to the store and go pick some of that up before I finish the job. I'll show you what that looks like shortly. From the top you can see I'm pulling it out, and there's that plumber's putty I was talking about. You're going to want to scrape that off, make a nice clean surface for when I add the new plumber's putty. A little bit messy, but it's a quick and easy job. It's not too difficult. The old one, you can see it was pretty rusty, so not a bad idea to get it replaced. Alright, next step is to put a 1/2 inch thick rope of plumber's putty around the sink flange. So here's the plumber's putty. Time to go for it. So you get your plumber's putty, and just like Play-Doh, you roll it. Get it about as long as you want it to be. Try and make it even all the way around, and then you're going to kind of squish it to get yourself your 1/2 inch. And then once you've got that, it's a little thick, so I'll do it a little more. Then you're just going to pop it around the sink. Yeah, so once I squish it a little bit more, it should get all the way through. And I'll show you what that looks like in a second. Alright, it's all squished into place there. As you can see, it goes all the way around the edge on the outside and on the inside. And now we can put on the actual sink piece. Here's the piece that goes in there. You can see it's got the little fiber gasket there. So just set that nice right inside of there. Looks good. And that putty's right on the edge, just like it's supposed to be. And push it in, get a good fit. That putty should help keep any moisture out of the bottom, which is what we want. Underneath, we gotta put the rest of the pieces on. Alright, next we have this piece that goes on. And then this piece goes on that. And then this ring goes on to keep that all from moving around. So let's do that. I'm going to remove these screws here just so it can be flat, and then I'll put the screws in once we've got the O-ring in place. Keep all of this from moving. And honestly, it's not a bad idea to put something heavy down on the sink while we're doing this so this doesn't move. Okay, I placed a heavy object on the sink so that this doesn't move. And I'm going to need to get this ring on here below these two objects. So it'll take a little bit of doing, but there's a little hole in the ring right there. Got to get it to seat in there. Take a little bit of effort, but it should be doable. Just like that. Looks like it's on. Perfect. Now it keeps this stuff from coming off. And then you have these screws that go in here to lock it up. Want to get even pressure on them all. That gives sufficient pressure for this to stay put and prevent any kind of leaking. Take your screwdriver and give it a good rotation. Make sure you're on there right. Once you get this all set up, then it's actually pretty easy to get the garbage disposal on. It has these little ramps, so when you put it in, you just turn it sideways and it seats pretty quickly and easily. So let's get this part done before we have the disposal in the way. Just going around, making sure I've got even pressure on all three. Alright, feels pretty good. Alright, time to install the disposal. We've got these little tabs, and those seat right onto these little ramps. Let's try and make it so this ends up facing the right direction. Nice and easy. Good. Got it locked in, and look at that, it's right in the proper location there. Pretty darn good. So this is on, and now we're going to want to extend this back out. Go right into that little hole, and this comes back onto there. We take our screws and screw those in. Even operating blind, you can get it. Alright, that one's screwed in tight. That one's screwed in tight. Got the pipe back together. Now the drain for the dishwasher drain. Get that clamp in here. Good, nice and tight. Plug it right in. And there you have it. Sorry it was a little dark in there, but that is under a sink. What are you going to do, right? And let's look at the top. And right here you can just use your thumb and clean off any excess putty. Clean it up. And there you have it. Good to go. Turn on the water. There it is. Fill up the tank. Make sure there's no leaks down there. Oh, looks like there's a little bit of a leak. Can't forget the gasket that goes in here. So that will prevent the leaking from occurring. Extremely important piece, or it will leak. So now we can push this up against, and when we screw it on this time, it should not have any kind of leaks. So that's perfect. Let me get that done. Okay, now that we've got the O-ring, we should be able to look down here and see no water leaking. Look at that. No water leaking. And does it work? It sure does. Another job completed. If you enjoyed this DIY project and you'd like to see some more, feel free to like and subscribe. Have a great day.